So basically, the way that they administer these things now, I mean, I don't think they did that as much in the past. They probably, well, not probably, they would get their hands on me and they'd force it anyway, or they'd give me a shot or something. And I would be sore sometimes in certain areas, and I would always wonder why. So basically, that changed when they found a way to put it in the air. I don't know if you call that aerosol, I don't know if it's a system, I'm not sure exactly. I have an idea, but that's how they do it. And they time it really, really well. They time it to when they want me to sleep, they time it to, when they want me to wake up. I mean, they do this to me all the time. It's like, once I'm up, then they pump the speed in and they keep me up. And then they try to get me to sleep at the hours they want me to sleep. And they've literally been giving me so many of these kinds of drugs, like, to sleep and to wake up. And, I mean, this is doing a number too on my body. And, when they give me Valium, I tend to get the chills, and I think it's Valium. I'm not sure, but it could be Vicodin. I don't know. They give me different kinds of drugs. It's kind of hard to tell when you're just, taking it in. You have to figure out yourself, well, what does this drug do? I know I've actually done this in the past to figure out what kind of drugs they were giving me. I would try all the meds I could. I would try everything so that, when they would put something in my body, I would actually know what they were giving me because I had tried all these different things. So, I mean, speed, well, that was easy. That was obvious, that I saw. What happens is that when I wake up, when they want me to wake up, they give me speed and I'm not hungry. And I won't be hungry. Sometimes I won't be hungry for like 12 hours. I won't be hungry till night. Which is a symptom of that, obviously, because I know I tried it. I tried it once. I wanted to know. To put me to sleep, the Ativan, that as well, usually I could tell too, because you get kind of numb on the Ativan, so you get a weird feeling. Valium is actually more subtle. That's the thing where I get the chills, and where I just start feeling really sleepy. And if I lie down, it's like I'll fall asleep. Usually that's what happens. Not all the time. So I know this, that they put it through the air, because I figured out what to do. I get out of the house. As long as I get out of the house, I'm fine. As long as I don't breathe too much of it in, hey, not a problem. And I mean, this got really, really, really bad, because they noticed this too. It's like, I would open the window. Whoops. Something's just not right about the air. I mean, they put other things in the air too. There's also the spores, the different diseases that they put in the air to make people sick, to make me sick. That they've done. And for that too, opening the window helps. And the other thing I would do is I would get masks, and I would put a mask on. And, this made me paranoid. Why am I getting sick? I mean, I don't even go out of the house. I became agoraphobic. It's like I don't even talk to people. I don't even touch things. And if I go out, I wash my hands. Seriously. I'm in contact with 5 people. And I'm the first one to get sick. Yeah, but they have contacts with others. And I'm the first one to get sick. Always. And I know I'm going to get sick. Well, I know everybody else is going to get sick after. Lots of the times, that's what would happen. It made me really paranoid. I'm like, wash your hands, be careful what you do, don't touch anybody, don't kiss anybody, don't hug anybody. I did that, and then I realized, oh my God, they're making them sick too. Because I wasn't in contact with anybody, there was no way they could get anything. And they would get sick anyways. And as for the masks, yeah, it would help. Opening windows, oh yeah, definitely. But this just became prominent in the months of December of 2004, not December, January 2014, February, March, April. I mean, as soon as I would feel something odd, I would open the window. I would put a mask on. So they started going to extremes, and I was actually, at one point, not getting any estrogen or hardly at all. And that's when I started to sing normal again. That's when I started to be able to, you know, have excitement for the ladies a lot easier. And it does change me a little bit. I don't know if I would stop getting estrogen completely, if it would change me completely. I don't think it would. I think what would happen is that, you know what, I'd be probably just more, say, bisexual, and I'm not gonna try and see what I am anymore, this or that. I like both, it's fine. I'll just ends there, you know? Maybe I like one more than the other. I don't know. I don't care. I'll just leave it at that, you know? And so when they did that, they just started getting extreme with the estrogen. And I'm like, okay, well, how could they get that extreme? How are they doing this? And the first thing I noticed was the traffic. The traffic was absurd. That was one thing I noticed. But I still think in my mind that this had to have been set up very, very well. This had to be done. This had to be mechanically done. There had to be something done. I mean, it was so extreme. I mean, I couldn't even stay in my apartment for like 2 minutes without getting the effects of the estrogen. It was absurd. Sometimes they can give me estrogen for quite a while and there won't be that many symptoms, you know? I won't really realize it right away. Sometimes. Now I realize it more. Now even more. I'm even more alert to it because I know exactly what it does. It makes me suffer. It makes my bones ache. So, that happens almost automatically. So, like I said, this was extreme. I mean, I had to move my stuff out of the apartment, and I'm like keeping the door open, and I couldn't even open the window because it had been nailed shut. So, and that was obvious. I was like, oh, okay, there you go, you're getting estrogen again. And it's just obvious. Once I finished moving, I sat outside my apartment, right outside. I went over to a friend's house. I went out. I stayed outside as much as I could. Went out all the time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times, 20 times in the day. I would sit outside most of the time. And when I slept with the window open. And I could still feel it, but it wasn't as bad. So obviously, closed spaces without good airing is a problem. So, you know, I guess I understand why hydro is so expensive now. It's just another way to kill people. So they can't get air into their apartment because it costs so much to heat it. The governments, you know what, the Canadian, the American, and these governments, they control too much. It's too easy for them. It's like 1, 2, 3. But if it's not easy for them, then it must be pretty easy still to find. And it must be pretty easy for them to put these aerosols in people's house. Surprisingly easily. Because, I mean, obviously it can be done pretty quick. So, I mean, I was thinking, I don't know what it could be exactly, you know, but it has to be something that everybody has in their house and apartment. That's easy access. So I'm thinking, I don't know how many countries do it, but Canada and the States definitely, and I would think Europe too. I would think so. I would think pretty much every country that has a little bit of cash. Well, because, look, they know it. Everybody knows it. We're going down. And maybe this is the way they found to control the odds in their favor. Poison who they want. Get people sick who they want. And make them the money.